Like TeddyGrey on stuff, Whooshy gives a proper reaction.
And now for something completely different.
TeddyGrey in the building today. More SKZ-REPLAY, and now we have Run by Han. The last thing that I heard from Han as a solo project, I've listened to 2 of them. If you haven't seen them, go and check them out. Absolute bangers. Every time I hear him rap, it reminds me of him being in 3 Ratchet, because he just does it so carefree. It's like Changbin said, it's like doodling. And both Changbin and Han have that air about them. They just create because they want to create. It's beautiful. Anyway, before I start talking for an hour before the actual reaction, let's get on with it. D, I hope you're happy. There's a picture of Han here. You can pretend that you are the Cheeto hanging out of his mouth if you want. Why am I on about Cheetos? That's fucking Anna's fault. Let's go. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go. Island vibes already.
어딘가로 도피 지금 당장 있던 내 모습은 어디 All the problems and a lot of things make me fool 날 겁쟁이로 만들었지 날 옥지어와 시계 반의 소리 점점 다가오는 듯한 저기 문틈
What is he doing? What is he doing? Why is he coming on a track like that? Jesus Christ. It's like not fast. He's rapping, but it's not too fast. It's not too slow, but he's still going melodic with it. There's nothing the boy can't do. Nothing the boy can't do. Do you hear him talking English there as well? All the problems and a lot of things make me a fool. God damn. I'm going all the way back. I didn't see that drop coming when this like xylophone was playing. It's definitely not a xylophone.
어딘가로 도피 지금 당장 있던 내 모습은 어디 All the problems and a lot of things make me fool 날 겁쟁이로 만들었지 날 옥지어와 시계 반의 소리 점점 다가오는 듯한 저기 문틈 살모에 낭만이 가득하고 자유로워 보이고 사방이 착 트인 Let's be free 무결점 팔다리를 풀어내 목청이 터지도록 소리 질러 항상 잠재워왔던 내 상상을 이상으로 바꿔줘 죽어라 창문 바꾸면서 내뿜던 한숨 그래 큰맘 먹고 달리는 차에서 탈출 Let me be free 내 발목을 잡는 족쇄야 이제 밤하늘에 떠있는 별들 바라보며 찌푸리던 인상 시끄러운 알람에 짜증만 가득한데 이제 모두 던질까 그냥 걸어다니는데 그게 어디든
The chord progression. The chord progression. Na 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 na. You know, because I've heard so much of the Stray Kids and 3 Ratchet and Han, I know that this is a bridge that's built into a chorus or a hook. I know that. Just by the way that it's set up. I know.
맘 먹고 달리는 차에서 탈출 Let me be free 내 발목을 잡는 족쇄야 이제 놔줘 밤하늘에 떠있는 별들 바라보며 찌푸리던 인상 시끄러운 알람에 짜증만 가득한데 이제 모두 던질까 그냥 걸어다니는데 그게 어디든 날 보는 시선들에서 지금만큼은 도착지가 어디든지 신경 안 쓰고 왔으면 맘대로 뛰어 Let's run 어디든 숨 막히지 않은 곳으로 가 Run yeah 덜 떨어진 모습 다 숨기고 Run Another highway 목적지는 안정하
If Han is your bias, I recommend not listening to this song with a decent pair of headphones in. That felt like Han was sat like on my shoulder going, run, 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 run. Oh shit. Run. I honestly thought that chorus, I'm guessing this is the chorus, but how it's structured, I believe it's the chorus. I thought that was going to be a lot heavier than it was. And I don't even mean that in terms of the production. I mean that in terms of his vocal tone. I thought that he was going to go a lot harder, or like maybe pick it up a register for the chorus. It's not that I'm disappointed. It's just that it's another case where, like with the last Hyunjin song, Like, you can't really see the chorus coming. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like that's quite unorthodox for any member of the Stray Kids to do, because usually their songs are structured so that the chorus is like it's a big thing. So it needs to be set apart from everything else.
바라보며 찌푸리던 인상 시끄러운 내 맘에 짜증만 가득한데 이제 모두 던질까 그냥 걸어다닐래 그게 어디든 날 보는 시선들에서 지금 만큼은 도착지가 어디든지 신경 안 쓰고 왔으면 맘대로 뛰어 Let's run 어디든 숨 막히지 않은 곳으로 가 Run yeah 덜 떨어진 모습 다 숨기고 Run Another highway 목적지는 안정할래 그래 지구상에 나는 쉴 곳이 없을까 무작정 두 발로 뛰어나같이 계속 Run 계속 Run
This is what I meant. This is what I was talking about. This is what I was talking about picking it up a register. Who knows the SK is better than we? I say we because, you know, Grey Ratchet is not me, it's us.
떨어진 모습 다 숨기고 Run Another highway 목적지는 안정할래 그래 지구상에 나는 쉴 곳이 없
Can I just say as well, when he does that little chord progression, that it literally feels like you're like stepping up to the steps to heaven. That's the noise I want to hear as I'm on my way up.
그게 어디든 날 보는 시선들에서 지금 만큼은 도착지가 어디든지 신경 안 쓰고 왔으면 맘대로 뛰어 Let's run 어디든 숨 막히지 않은 곳으로 가 Run yeah 덜 떨어진 모습 다 숨기고 Run Another highway 목적지는 안정할래 그래 지구상에 나는 쉴 곳이 없을까 무작정 두 발로 뛰어나같이 계속 Run 계속 Run Run. Running gonna get a crash again. 계속 run. 맘이 가는 대로 풀리지 않은 내 피로 시겁해지 거울 속에 내 모습은 초췌해 다시 뒤로 mirror 내일 할래도 다 물어 패스 싫어 necklace 언제부터 무거워 나 어깨에 짐 쏟아내다 처진 것 봐 now stop 잠시 너무 지자 아픈 척이라도 하면 앉아있어
And now he's talking about shoulders. Stop it. Jesus Christ, look at this, as if things are poured on my shoulders. So he's talking about like when people say like, oh, there's a heavy load on your shoulders, or I'm carrying a lot on my shoulders. It's like the stress and pressure of life weighing down on me. God damn, freak me out. Myself looking bad reflected in the mirror. Mirror. Let's run.
계속 run. 맘이 가는 대로 풀리지 않은 내 피로 시겁해지 거울 속에 내 모습은 초췌해 다시 뒤로 mirror 내일 할래도 다 물어 패스 싫어 necklace 언제부터
So mirror means delay, but he was talking about a reflection in the mirror. Whoa. So the reflection in the mirror, so he used the word mirror, but the word mirror was in English, but obviously that's translated, so he's not even saying it in the song. But he is saying it in the song if you are to translate it. But then mirror was the next line, and that actually means delay. That is insane. That's insane. That's there's no other words. It's just insane. It's insanely impressive.
계속 run. 맘이 가는 대로 풀리지 않은 내 피로 시겁해지 거울 속에 내 모습은 초췌해 다시 뒤로 mirror 내일 할래도 다 물어 패스
Mirror, delay. So he's saying like how bad he feels, and he's looking at himself in the mirror knowing that he feels bad. And it's like he's looking himself in the mirror. I'm sure we've all been there. I'm literally remembering a time that I've done this. Like, looked in the mirror and thought, you ain't shit. You need to do this, that. You're always talking about stuff in your head, like things you need to do. And you're not trying to do things to make your life worse. You're always trying to do things to make your life better. But you don't always focus on those things. You don't always try and do those things. So sometimes you do need to self-reflect, and that's exactly what Han's doing here. He's looking at himself in the mirror saying, you need to do this, you need to change this. But then he's saying, I'll delay it, which is the mirror, mirror, mirror part. Like, I'll delay it, it doesn't need to be done today. Like he's saying there, like, I'll do it some other time, pass, I don't want to do it. I know how he feels. You can feel bogged down by the things that you feel like you need to do because there's, you know, it's too much pressure or there's a lot of responsibility. You feel bogged down by it also. It's so weird how this track is like the beat of it. It's almost like you should be up on your feet dancing. It's a happy tune. It's like a Pharrell track. But the lyrics, like what the track actually consists of, is very deep and it's very dark. It's very Han though, you know? He's a boy that's in his feels a lot. I like it, you know? He's not afraid to show himself. And we see you. We see you, Han.
마음이 가는 대로 부르지 않은 내 피로 시겁해지 거울 속에 내 모습은 초췌해 다시 뒤로 mirror 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 매일 하늘도 다 무릎에 싫어 necklace 언제부터 무거워 나 어깨에 짐 쏟아내다 처진 것 봐 now stop 잠시 너무 지자 아픈 척이라도 하면 앉아있어도 될까 새롭게 시작되는 아침 누군가에게는 상쾌한 새벽 공기가 내가 무거워 잠들게 내 정신은 몽롱해 고통 깰 생각을 안 해 너만 데려 깜빡 like a time warp 하늘 더 뒤로 떠나서 넓은 바닷속에 몸을 내던지고 싶어 요요의 처음이지 연 세계로 swim 내가 항상 꿈꾸던 것으로 dream
I don't like this. I don't like this. Like, for some reason, this is making me more sad than Lee No Limbo. Just for the fact that, like, I'm actually getting emotional. Han, fuck off. Like, he's written all this down before he's put it onto a track. 100%. He's written this down beforehand. What that means, that's so fucking heartbreaking, man. What that means is that he looked at the lyrics on this and thought, I don't wanna make my fans emotional. I don't want to upset them like that. I don't want them feeling like I'm not okay. So he's put it on a beat like this. Like, he's not done that for himself, I'm sure, because these lyrics very clearly mean something to him. So I'm sure he hasn't done that, like, for himself. He's done that for us. Bless him, man. I don't even want to listen to that Run From My Home bit again. Run from my world, run from my room. That shit's oh God. Bless him. Let's take a moment just to hug him. Like, aerially. I don't know how that'd work exactly, but give it a go.
문제는 모두 떨쳐버리고 이것을 떠나 내가 원하는 곳으로 let me go 작은 비행기 속 날려보내요 You fly so high 너무 높아서 내 손에 닿지가 않은 걸까
The ending of that is... You know what that reminds me of? Like, even just the nature of that song, the lyrics, what it pertains to. That reminds me of Self-Care by Mac Miller. And then at the end when he had that Oblivion, yeah, Oblivion. And then you know, subsequently months later overdosed and died. Now, obviously, I'm 100% not saying that that's going to happen to Han. He has such an incredible team around him. And when I say team, I don't just mean SKs, I mean the people even outside of that and us. He's got everything. I just mean, in terms of the nature of it, and in the end there, you know, Mac Miller sung about oblivion, and then Han there singing and rapping about wanting to go someplace else and it being high, and I don't know, similarities. Not ones that one would want to see though. Hopefully this was either written or created quite a while ago, you know. I don't like the thought of feeling like any one of them are in a bad place just for the amount of joy that they brought, not just to me, but I know to all of you too. So it'd just be really crappy to think that they were in a bad spot, you know. I'm sure we'd all feel like we could do something about it. Collectively, I'm sure we can. I don't even want to talk about this track too much. What I might do is, I might do like a SK's replay, like a finale, just to sum everything up. Maybe, depends how much time I have over the Christmas period. It's going to be a busy one. But it's been your boy, TeddyGrey on stuff. Please don't be emotional or worry about me and my emotions. We will be fine. Next premiere coming.